Today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Sleeve Chief is going to have the Elite Sleeve Bundle for you available. If there's something that you are interested in getting from these sleeves, if there's a deck box or something you're interested in, discount code IMCO40 is going to save you on your purchase of everything available on Sleeve Chief. I'll leave a link down below so you can grab yours today. Now let's pass on over to more devastation. IMCO40. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. Wow! Ah, man, more devastation on the ban list. More of the value. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about everything that's happened in the last 24 hours. Because this has been a ride. So, Vidos, the Eruption, Dragon of Extinction. Wow. The sales on this thing actually are insane over the last couple of days. You see a lot of people out here clutching onto this card. And we've talked about Vidos. This card stops the broken field spells that are developing out here. People are going to look at this card. Oh, wow. 18 listings of this. That's right. 34. Lowest verified is $45. I can't believe we're about to see Vidos actually cross over into a $50 mark. Like, that's actually just so insane to actually think about that that's what you're seeing out here. Like, holy crap. The Awakening of Vidos QCR is at 62. Meanwhile, the regular version of this is hitting $7. Like, I don't actually have words for this. Like, wow. At least the Priestess has kind of calmed down. You're looking at 96 to 98 right now. That's actually pretty decently down where it was. And then, what, $7.50 to $8 for the Ultra? I mean, that's not terrible. Destiny Hero Malicious. Every one of these Malicious is going to continue to be an absolute ride. Somebody just paid $40 for a first ed copy of this. I have no words for this either. $25 for mod play. Yeah, this is going to continue on an upward trend here. Oh, $33 to $39 to $40. Wow. That's actually nuts to see out here, that people are willing to pay that price for the top end of Malicious. The secret listings, hey, look at that, 3 listings. You have 27 listings for Dark Legends. Dual Terminal has 6 at $15 right now. The Battles of Legend, $19 right now. Like, Malicious is not... we'll have to wait and see how this recovers, but for the first day or so, your devastation is crazy. So, how's Baron DeFleur holding up here? I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, hey, you know, let's joke about these 25 now. Let the fire sales. Oh my gosh, the dip down begins. People are fire selling this. Lowest listing available right now is $25. You're going to continue to see this card tumble down, swirl. I wonder how low we can see this QCR go. To be fair though, I find this little thing to be comedy gold. They reprinted a Rarity Collection and they said, ha! Ban it! Get it out of here! Alright, it happened. Oh, hey, look, Borreload Savage Dragon. Yeah, how low can this thing possibly go now? I still see $10 here. Somebody actually, wow, this is actually kind of interesting. You actually had sales data at $10 a piece. Somebody bought one for $8. This actually looks like it's the opposite of Baron here. Well, to be fair, I think a lot of people look at Borreload Savage and they're genuinely like, hey, you know, we can quite possibly maybe bring this back in the future. I do actively believe that both of the Baron DeFleur and the Snake Eyes hit, or yeah, they're just Snake Eyes hits. They're just collateral checkpoints based on what Konami wants to hit to go, hey, you know, we need to knock these decks down a peg. And they did a fantastic job at that, honestly. Making sure that, you know, these decks don't have these generic end boards. It does actually change deck building. So, for some reason here, I'm still not entirely sure as to what's going on with this. Maybe I'm just ignorant and I don't know anything, but Magical Arrows. All of these sales for the Speed Duel at $6, kind of across the board here. You're down to 9 listings for the Speed, or actually 10 listings right now for the Speed Duel. And I mean, you have 24, 13. You have some quantities of these sticking around. But then, I mean, you have the Ultra down here at 41. The really bad looking gold rare, and then the common also only has 36 listings. To be fair, it is a Speed Duel card. I actually don't know how many people or what application that this actually has in Speed Duel. I do believe that this has a tie-in to Speed Duel, but once again, this is one of those things that you look at and you're like, genuinely? It's interesting for the quantities. Ah, man, I cannot wait to watch this card do some things. So, looking at this right now, you're at 15 listings for Dimensional Barrier. Talk is Labyrinth's going to kind of come back into town out here and kind of do its thing. I mean, yeah, I do genuinely think that we'll see Labyrinth actually probably do something, but this is going to be one of those cards, you know, declaring Ritual Fusion Exceed or Pendulum and telling your opponent no is very good. I mean, sales data 35, 35, 39 out here. And I mean, that's just, you haven't had any sales. A little bit in between. It's a pretty sparse little card. It's got movements going. Oh, hey. So this is actually funny because I had Market Watch tabs pulled up. Banlist dropped. But we had this tier stuff, by the way. You're at 125 right now for Recobble, so 28 listings. You're sitting at about 18 to 20 for Tier Elements Cached Hero right now, which isn't too crazy. Renos are at 20s, and then 22 listings. By the way, look at that, 19 to 22 listings. But down here was the funniest thing. By the way, these are 7s now. Kit Gallos was starting to kind of disappear in listings. Now that the ban list has kind of come through and, you know, we're going to get the chance to watch the dust settle, you see your peak up there, where you had the scholars in the room going, that's right, everybody. That's right. You can pick up your copies of the card that's guaranteed to come back on that list. Yeah, right. It didn't come back. We actually saw that Kit Gallos was a no-go-aroo. 47 listings of Synchro Zone right now. I wonder, is this going to continue to go up? Because $249. By the way, Synchro Zone has been gradually creeping up as a very genuine $3 card. And I think this is going to continue. Now that, you know, Borreload Savage and Baron de Fleur don't exist, Synchro Zone's value just actually went up. Like, a lot. Like, thank you for making us have access to this very generically good card that says, no, your opponent cannot declare, well, neither player can declare an attack except with Synchros, but I'll be continuing to enjoy this in Runic. Transaction rollback. Oh, baby. Have they gotten worse? Yes, they are. 76, 75, 73, 75, 76, 78, $80. On up to 85. I wonder if we're going to... So you have 34 listings on the CR. I actually wonder how high this will actually hit. I see we're hitting 33 right now, 34 on transaction rollbacks. These are gradually gaining momentum. I'm not all that surprised. Once again, another upward tick. Demo deck Reckless Greed's $10. Legendary collections, only like $4 to $5. Battle, Pharaonic Guardian, you still have plenty of listings on these. But the thing that caught my attention down here, let's just keep on scrolling through, looking at the quantities of these. I mean, some of these Reckless Greeds have decent numbers, and so forth. And you get down here to the Tactical Masters at 288 listings. I do want to point out here that people have been buying this card up. And this actually made the top of the highest selling cards. Look at the quantities of these things that are getting destroyed. Somebody bought 145 and 194 of these way back a while back when Chainburn, you know, had its successful top run. I wanted to point that out. Accumulated Fortune, only 56 listings of these. You know, this card never got a holo. Really disappointing, actually. This is one of those cards you look at and you're like, oh, okay. But people were believing in this relatively easily. Decent amounts of sales all the way back through the last couple weeks. Yeah, 3s all day long. Cards moving. Thank you, Chainburn. Deck Lockdown. This is going to be something you're going to want to watch. And you already see just on me refreshing these tabs, Deck Lockdown is starting to spin down in quantities very, very quickly here. 2s, 3s all days long. People are going to be looking at this as an alternative to slow down a lot of the madness and things that are kind of going to be coming with this future format. We're going to have to wait and see. It's definitely going to be a ride. This is also funny. These, specifically the structure deck, the Crimson King Battle Faders. Keep in mind, looking at your sales data here, this is what made this hit the top of the charts, by the way. 46 and 84. Somebody came through here and was like, gosh darn Tempai Dragons, they're ruining my future. Let's buy all of the Battle Faders that we could ever possibly want to have. And it's like, we're really going to do this? Like, we're going to buy out as many... I get it that you're trying to hope for cards to stop the explosive OTK potential, but it's a little bit rough. And, oh, Nemesis Flag. We took a look at Nemesis Corridor yesterday, and we saw how this card has been spinning around here. 15 listings currently. You're looking at, $5, $6. And do you know it's a level 2, by the way? Pyro? Yeah, you know what that means. I love me some fire support. there's going to be so many movements in the next couple of days with the market that it's actually insane. So please, take some time, leave a comment down below, tell me what you guys think. And of course, when you'll be walking away with a booster pack. And of course, you guys have a good rest of your day, all right? Peace. Patrons, thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.